All right, my people, welcome back on this one. All right, onto this. Falana has said to the federal government that Igboho'S extradition must follow due process. He can't be deported. All right, and then that's another one. Well, onto this, Femi Falana, as senior advocate of Nigeria's son, says the federal government cannot extradite Sunday Adeyemo, a Yoruba youth better known as Sunday Igboho, from Benin Republic without due process. Okay, well, meanwhile, onto this, Igboho was declared wanted by the Department of State Services DSS early in July after his Ibadan house was raided by the operatives of the security agency. Well, he was arrested at Cotonou Airport with his wife while on their way to Germany. Okay, well, on Monday this happened, and he is currently being held by security operatives in the country. Well, in a statement on Thursday, Falana said the request by Nigeria to extradite Igboho must be supported by a statement of offenses. All right, contrary to speculations in the media, it is submitted that Igboho cannot be expelled from Benin and deported to Nigeria on the basis of his arrest by Interpol without due process as prescribed by Article 12.4 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, which provides that a non-national legally admitted in a territory of a state party to the present charter may only be expelled from it by virtue of a decision taken in accordance with the law, he said. All right, and meanwhile, thus, the federal government cannot bring back Igboho to the country without first making a request for his extradition and prosecution in Nigeria, pursuant to the provisions of the Extradition Convention A/P.1/8/94 on extradition, which is applicable in the 15 member states of the ECOWAS. All right, and then onto this, it is pertinent to note that the 1994 ECOWAS Convention has superseded the 1984 extradition treaty between Nigeria, Togo, Benin, and Ghana, pursuant to Article 32 of the ECOWAS Convention on Extradition. All right, meanwhile, accordingly, upon the receipt of a request for the extradition of Igboho, the government of Benin Republic will be under a legal obligation to commence extradition proceedings in one of its domestic courts. It is pertinent to point out that by virtue of Article 28.2 of the ECOWAS Convention on Extradition, the procedure with regard to extradition and provisional arrest are governed solely by the law of the requested state, that is Benin Republic. All right, apart from providing for a speedy extradition procedure, the government of Benin Republic shall ensure that Igboho, whose extradition is requested, has the right to be heard by a judicial authority and to be assisted by the lawyer of his own choice. All right, Nigeria is specifically requested by Article 4 of the ECOWAS Convention on Extradition to convince the court in Cotonou that the offense in respect of which Igboho is wanted is not political or for the purpose of prosecuting him on account of his ethnic group or political opinion. All right, and then various provisions of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, to which Nigeria is also a party, apply as well. Well, as noted, if the person is lawfully within the territory of the rendering state, extradition queries due process. And then Falana said extraordinary rendition frustrates the requirement of the African Charter and the Covenant that anyone who is arrested or detained should have a right to challenge the validity of his or her detention. Well, he said the seizure and the rendition of suspects may be characterized as a forced disappearance under international human rights law, by which an individual is abducted by persons acting on behalf of or with the acquiescence of the state, followed by a denial of information or other forms of accountability by the state authorities. Alright, meanwhile, he added that from the information at his disposal, Tokop Ratai, the new ambassador of Nigeria to Benin Republic, has submitted an application for the deportation of Igboho to Nigeria. With respect, the request cannot be granted as it has to comply with Article 18 of the Extradition Convention. It is not sufficient to state that Igboho is wanted for terrorism and murder, he said. The request must be supported by a statement of the offences for which extradition is requested, the time and place of their commission, their legal descriptions, and a reference to the relevant legal provision shall be set out as accurately as possible, and an authenticated copy of the relevant law indicating the sentence which may be or has been imposed for the offense. To that extent, the Republic of Benin has not received a proper request from the federal government for the extradition of Igboho. Alright, he added that the provision for Benin Republic to detain Igboho will be terminated within a period of 20 days if the country has not received an extradition request from Nigeria in accordance with Article 15 of the Igboho'S Extradition Convention. Alright, my people, this had been it on this one. Well, according to what has been gathered, Falana to federal government says Igboho'S extradition must follow due process. He can't be deported. And then, see, the fact remains that this set of people have lost it already. And then that's one thing we are so sure of. They have lost it because Sunday Igboho is not a criminal. Sunday Igboho is a freedom fighter. Sunday Igboho is fighting for the betterment of the Yoruba people. Yes, in his words, he has said it that nothing will make me open my eyes and allow Talubo to enter. Somebody will laugh. All right, and then that is it, that he can never open his eyes and allow this government to be maltreating his brother or his brothers and sisters, his relatives, simply because he does not want cheating. And then that has been it. He has said that according to him, he says, as far as Southwest is concerned, as far as Yoruba land is concerned, we will not open our eyes and allow you people to keep maltreating us. That is why Sunday Igboho had been hated by the federal government. You can imagine. Well, my people, there is hope for the future. Sunday Igboho would be vindicated. That is so certain. Alright, my people, that has been it on this one. What more can we say? Well, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.